Just getting a little warmed up right now. Using Polychrome DSP's Nunchuck for the tone. Hey dude, you play left-handed? No, it's just when you're on a live stream and you're using your front camera on your phone, typically it shows me playing left-handed, but no, I'm not lefty. All right, I got a question right here. Do you have any suggestions for how to get back into playing again after like a few weeks break? Just wasn't feeling it due to life past few weeks. Just get inspired, I would suggest. Hope everything's well. Just stay inspired, stay inspired. Listen to some good music, you know, jam along to something that you like, and feel motivated, feel inspired by something you listen to. That's one thing I think would help. Just start feeling inspired by things, you know, and maybe look at something you see and then try to replicate it. You know, if you see something cool, be like, oh, I want to try that. Then you'll be in no time wanting to play, I think. Who thinks I should start streaming at this time every week? Is this a good time to stream? Let me know in the comments below. So you love Strat guitars and Marshall amps. Haha. That's my name. It's not a stage name either. But this is actually a Kiesel guitar. Kiesel Delos. Who remembers that? That's from that one lesson I taught called Arpeggios from Mars. Although, actually, the way I was playing it wasn't the same way I played it on the recording. I was using just straight up sweeping, I think. With the recording there, I was using a little bit of the right hand to add some more, you know, I guess, different articulation you get when you use this technique. I'm in upstate New York and 10 p.m. here. It might be a little late for many people, I feel, but enjoy. Good night. Hey, appreciate having you here. Shout out to you. Sup, buddy? What's up, man? Your melody / note choice is really cool. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I try to have good phrasing. Let's answer some questions. Do you push hard on the strings with the palm of your right hand when playing fast to get the pick closer to the strings? I do that. Not sure if it is right or wrong. Hey, I don't know. I'd have to take a look at what you're doing. I have a really light touch, though. I'm not really trying very hard when I'm playing. Like, everything I play is very effortless. So I'd say less effort, the better. How to fix bad sweep fingering. So I notice a lot of guitar players have really bad sweep fingering, especially for like these kind of shapes, right? Instead of doing this, I see a lot of guitar players doing this kind of thing, and it's totally not the most efficient way. Like, you know, fingering it like this. It's not good, in my opinion. I use my first finger to actually alternate from these shapes, positions, instead of even try left hand only, and then eventually work your way up to, you know, with sweeping. What is your practice routine? I don't know if I already answered that. I don't have a practice routine. Any alternate picking tips? Yeah, just you got to use two-way pick slanting if you want to be good at alternate picking, which means when you're playing ascending scales and descending scales, watch how my pick rotates. So 3 notes per string. You want to avoid that entirely, you could just use economy picking instead for 3 notes per string, like kind of like. That's my advice. Probably stick to economy picking. But if you must alternate pick, then you got to be aware of the pick slanting thing. I don't know, my sweep picking is bad at A string. I don't get what you mean. Sweep picking is one of those techniques, so you just got to get down, maybe start with 2 strings. Or even just thank you so much for the tips. Hey, no problem. No problem. I would say it was sweeping in 2 strings, maybe 3 strings. Four strings, 5 strings, but yeah, I feel hesitant these days to even recommend sweep picking when it comes to just like these kind of shapes these days, just being able to kind of. I mean, it's very cool and all. I must admit, I like the sound of it. It's just when it's being overplayed, when people sweep too much, that's when I think it's better to become more creative with what you're playing versus just being good at just going up and down like. And there's other ways to play these same arpeggio shapes. You don't have to sweep pick everything. You use string skip. That's pretty cool sounding. You can kind of go like. Answer some more questions. Do you pick softly to avoid strings resistance? Your picking attack is not harsh yet so much refined and sharp. I think he means defined. I just pick on however I kind of want the sound. Sometimes I dig into the strings, but if I'm going to do something like that, you know what I'll do? Drop my pick, looking for another pick. I'll grab a different pick if I want a more harsher attack. So I'll grab one of these Dunlop Flow 1.0s, and then I'll pick harder. See what I mean? Versus this pick, you're gonna get not as much of a. I don't want to pick as hard because it's a thicker pick. Plus, I use these picks mostly for economy picking purposes and Swibert picking purposes anyway. I'm not looking to alternate a pick with a pick like this. Maybe sometimes. Like, I could theoretically play these kind of... There we go. Just looking for the right pattern. That typically something I would play on a pick like this to make it a little easier for myself. That's better with these kind of picks, like sweeping. Someone is asking some more questions. I don't have a big hand when I am... All right. I don't have a big hand when I'm doing a descending 1-3-5 legato on the lower frets, on the lower register strings. Gets hard, almost impossible. Any recommendations? Are you talking about like being able to... that kind of thing? You got to position your hand correctly or get a guitar with the right radius. Because a guitar with the right fretboard radius actually makes a huge difference. You prefer humbucker or single coil in the neck? I prefer single coils, actually. That's probably my favorite guitar you got for sure. Beautiful. Thank you, thank you. It's actually one of my favorite guitars, especially looks-wise. But it does play amazing. This is a Kiesel Delos. Super beautiful guitar. It's just so... But yeah, that whole 3 notes per string thing, it's actually tough on a guitar that has like a old school style radius, because you do gotta try a little harder. By the way, I do have one thing that I wanted to share with you guys, to all the new people who are here. It's tough. All right, yeah, I was going to say, though, I wanted to mention to you guys, while I'm on the live stream, that I have been uploading tabs on Patreon. I've been uploading the tabs to my videos on Patreon regularly. So check the link in the description to subscribe to my Patreon. It's only $5 a month, and you get access to the tabs to my videos from now on. Sounds like a good deal to me. What's up, Primus? How you doing, dude? Also, there's video lessons on my Patreon as well. So you get access to video lessons and tabs for only $5 a month. So it's under the Shredder tier if you're interested. And this tone is juicy and good today. was actually thinking about doing a lesson on my legato technique on Patreon pretty soon. I'm thinking about doing a lesson because a lot of people have been talking about my legato. I posted a video with my legato technique recently, and it's actually been going pretty viral. And I posted the tabs for it on Patreon, but I should go and make a really in-depth lesson on Patreon for my legato technique, because there's actually a lot of special stuff that goes on here that's not like the normal legato technique that we're used to hearing. Like, it's not that kind of technique. It's more of a hammer only approach, which gives you more of like this sort of sound. It's pretty cool stuff. So if I should do a lesson on legato on Patreon, let me know. But I'm already pretty much considering it. I have some ideas for it, some extra exercises that would help, and just to get you the right tone. Even if, you can do legato type arpeggios, kind of like Greg Howe hammer-on from nowhere. Not exactly, but they are hammer-ons from nowhere. But when Greg Howe plays, he still uses pull-offs a lot, which there's nothing wrong with that. I use pull-offs too. But to achieve the sound that you're hearing in this one video, there's a only hammer-on approach that I use. Like, think of it like a piano. That's the way I'm playing. Or like, I gotta turn this noise gate off. This is just annoying me already. Gotta get... All right, let me find a better tone. Let me get a better tone for this. This tone is good, but I need something a little bit more conducive for legato. More legato tone. Hold on, let me just... This one's called Big Smoothie. This should work. There we go. Might be a little too much delay, but whatever. So let's try this. That's all hammer-ons. Although it looks like I'm pulling off by like... That's not what's actually happening. I'm actually going... That way you actually get the more truer legato sound as a result of this. So you get that sort of... Okay, this tone isn't doing it for me. Let me just create my own tone real quick that is more conducive for what I'm looking for. This should take me a few seconds. So clean, I appreciate it, dude. Let me just get the right tone here, because I am pretty particular about that when it comes to certain sounds. Someone's asking a question. All right, I think this will work. Let's see. That's better. Maybe a little bit more tighter right here on the, there's a thing called tight on this plugin. It'll help. All right, so clean, thank you. Thank you. Are you pretty familiar with music theory? If so, what piece of theory has helped you level up your playing the most? I am really familiar with music theory. It helps my playing out a lot. And just knowing chords, knowing scales, knowing arpeggios, knowing harmony, all that stuff. Modes is a big one, though, when it comes to fretboard knowledge and hearing how to play. But let me talk about this legato more. So we're going to play legato with hammer-ons only. Look at... You can get like insane speeds by doing this. You can even play wider interval stuff like this. That's literally hammer-ons only. Pentatonic. That's how you get that super insane fast, smooth sound. Really good speed you get with that. This is still not the tone I'm looking for. Oh, come on. Sounding great as usual, bro. What polychrome setting are you using? I just made up my own tone right now. Sounds good to me, LOL. I know, I get it. It does sound good. It's just sometimes when I'm looking for that extra... Okay, this is what I need. Here we go. Maybe change the cab a little bit. Okay, let's go to a different cab. See what this does. That's better. So a good way of practicing this kind of legato stuff is literally just using only your left hand, but don't do pull-ups, none of this. That's what we're trying to avoid. We're trying to make it sound smooth like this. That's a good one for the pinky. Just left hand for the legato? Yeah, just left hand if you want to be able to get that tone. My personal favorite setting to use is McRockland Suite. Oh, that's your favorite plugin? Yeah, that's a good one too. But yeah, just left hand if you want to be able to do legato. Yes, just left hand. Even descending. Remember, play it like a piano. And if anyone wants tabs to my most recent legato video, just check it out on Patreon. The link is in description of this live stream. This tone is not what I want. I might just start from scratch on a different one. Let's start from scratch. Hold on. It's not what I was wanting. Okay, that's a lot of buzz, but watch. We'll get this figured out. Maybe use a modern amp. That might do the trick. Boost. Compressor. A little bit of EQ. Well, that's what I was missing last time. Was the EQ. All right, let's try this legato again. Now, that tone is not what I'm looking for. Okay, let's go plexi style tone. See if this does it. Not quite there. What can I do to make this sound the way I need it to? Jump. Okay. Some more gain, probably. Yeah, let's crank the gain up a little bit. Maybe, let's just try a pinch of delay. A pinch. Not a lot. Not too little. Just a little bit. See what happens now. That's pretty good. Yeah, the descending hammer-ons are tough. Yes, yes. They are actually super tough. They produce a different sound, though. Produce a lot different sound instead of going... You know what I mean? Bro, can you give some licks lessons? I can do that. And typically where I'm posting my lessons these days, I know I've been saying this all stream, but on Patreon, subscribe to my Patreon. It's literally $5 a month, and you're getting all the licks that I post on the internet nowadays. Well, I shouldn't say all of them, but a lot of the videos that I've been uploading, I've already uploaded probably 5, 6, 7 videos on Patreon this month. Videos with tabs and some explanations, all for $5. I mean, that is absolutely insane. Surely it's smoother than picking? Yes, 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 yes. Legato's always going to be smoother. That's a good lick right there, this thirds pattern. Kind of like the Sean Lane thirds lick. This is a really good to get in the mood for only hammers, because there's no choice but only hammers when you're going... There's no choice, you just gotta... It's actually a lot tougher if you're not using hybrid picking. To actually go... It takes some next level legato coordination with your left hand. Ugh. Yeah, this tone isn't everything I want it to be right now, but we're going to just deal with it. Just going to deal with it. Which processor are you using? I'm not using a processor. I'm actually just using a plugin. So no Axe effects, nothing like that. I don't have any of those, but I'm just using a plugin from Polychrome DSP. Makes it a little easier bringing your palm against the back of the neck and keeping fingers a little bit more straight, not bent, so you can whack the hammer-ons. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I mean, most people, yeah, they're just not used to doing hammer-ons only, so it's a tough technique to get down. So if there's anything that makes it easier, I suggest that, because it's not easy. It's one of those techniques that takes forever to get down. If you're used to just doing pull-offs like this all the time, or even just instead of just It's so tough to get to not use pull-offs when you've been doing them for so long. Luckily, I kind of stopped. I mean, I never stopped fully using pull-offs, but for that type of legato, I wanted that sort of tone and sound with it. So luckily, early on, I kind of stopped the habit of, just throwing your pick away and just that kind of thing. I mean, that's cool too. But when I'm intentionally not trying to do that, I'm intentionally trying to do more of the... That's a good pattern also. How many guitars do you own? I own 4. I don't know the exact answer. I own quite a few. A lot, actually. I gotta change this tone. We need something more smooth. I thought I could get it out of this, but I don't have time for that. Let's get back to this dreamy reverb land. That tone is way more reverby, but it sounds a little bit closer to what I'm trying to achieve, I guess. I like a nice thick, well, I should say this is more of like a spring reverb because it gives you that sort of... Can you show your picking angle to sweep and alternate picking, please? How you hold the pick and the angle. For alternate picking, I hold the pick a lot different, actually, from sweep picking. I don't alternate pick everything, so when I alternate pick, you'll notice my thumb is more bent. Like, but for sweeping, it's more flat. And then for economy picking, it's more flat too, like... And for like swiper picking, I do a little bit of the same with the economy picking. Yo, man, I emailed you about lessons and never heard back. When did you email me? I might have missed the email, yeah. I can look though. If it's a long time ago, maybe try resending it. But speaking of guitar lessons, Have you checked out my Patreon? I've been uploading the tabs. It's only like literally $5 a month, and you can get the tabs to the reels, like social media posts and shorts that I post here online, which is YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and all the other platforms, TikTok. I've been uploading a lot of the tabs to my videos on there as well for $5. So you might be interested in that if you're interested in the way I play tabs and video lessons to a lot of my licks. So check that out too if you are interested in, you know, just having access to tabs every week to my videos. So, but send me an email if you're interested in taking lessons. But yeah, check this out. When we're doing this legato technique that I was talking about, it's really hard to actually do it ascending. I forgot to add when you're, well, it's actually easy. I should say descending, because we were talking about the whole no pull off thing is, but if you want to match the speed, sometimes it's hard to kind of ascend in sort of awkward shape. So if you use the same position like this, what's your email? Just want to make sure I hit up the right one. The email is in the description of this live stream, so just check out that email along with the Patreon link. It's right below the Patreon link. It should say stratenmarshallguitarlessons@gmail.com. There you go. That's how you lock into that type of legato playing. Wow. What are you playing through? Did I already answer that? I can't remember. I'm playing through Lumos by Polychrome DSP. It's a plugin. This is another thing I like to do with pentatonic picking technique. I like to do fives, like Eric Johnson style, just straight up fives. Actually, to me, that's a lot easier than just having to do 2 notes per string, just straight up alternate picking, kind of like. Might be easier alternate picking with this pick. Like I get way better speed and, you know, actually tone with just straight up doing fives instead. Just kind of, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, that's a 6-note grouping. With fives, you just. What's your best advice on knowing when to alternate and or economy? Well, that's a good question, actually. I only alternate pick when it's absolutely necessary, which means that chances are there's not an odd grouping of notes. Or I should phrase it like this, there's an even number of notes, because Frank Gambale has a system where the odd-even method, where on odd numbers of notes you can economy pick, and then on even numbers of notes it's most likely not possible to economy pick. But sometimes you can do it. Just depends. Like there's like shapes like this you can economy pick on 6-note groupings. That happens to work. It's kind of a luck of the draw. That's a 6-note grouping, so technically that's an even note, right? So when we're 3 notes per string, that's obvious to economy pick because that's odd. 3 is an odd number. So the odd even method, that's basically when you should know. But at the same time, I do like certain things alternate picked. Every once in a while, I'll alternate pick something over economy just for the tone, because you do get sometimes some nice pick attack with the alternate. I must admit that sometimes it's a little harder to achieve with economy with certain patterns, but that doesn't show up too often because you can just dig into the strings enough. This pick's better for alternate, I forgot. Even for string skipping, like But yeah, I overall would recommend though avoiding alternate picking unless you're like really good at it and you're like one of those really good alternate pickers. But if you're not like naturally gifted at alternate, I would just suggest kind of just going for economy mostly, because it does require you to be kind of a gifted player to be insanely good at alternate, like just to be able to pick in any direction you want, like. It's tough to be able to pick in any direction you want, like. That's pretty good alternate picking. I can inside pick that descending too. That's pretty easy. The way I'd probably play that now, though, is more with swybrid, which is hybrid and sweeping. You get much better speed. Aside from picking, what would be your advice on string muting with big runs or in general? I have a tough time playing clean 100% during shreddy parts. Well, interesting question once again. I'd actually have to take a look at the way you're holding the pick to give you a solid answer, because the way you hold the pick is very important when it comes to muting technique, because if you're holding in different directions, downward, upwards. One thing that helps with muting I've always noticed was, let's say you're playing like some sweeping, right? We have like a lick like this that has a bar shape. So let's say E major. I could play the same lick right here, like right now, like this. Without muting, right? So you hear that note, those notes, they blend together in a unideal way, so to speak. So what I do actually, at least these days, actually, I kind of avoid it now. I kind of don't always pick like that. I'll usually use hybrid picking. And I kind of can avoid that noise. But if you want to just use straight up sweeping, you can just palm mute right over that and it'll give you the same tone. That sounds clean. So I recommend palm muting just literally over anything in the beginning, because when you're not at the technique level you want, you basically just palm mute over it, and then it'll at least provide you something clean in the meantime, and then eventually, that's what at least would happen for me. I would even play that Paul Gilbert exercise, and I'd palm mute it back then. Like, it's alternate picking. I would palm mute that so I could kind of adjust my muting in a more ideal way, because I wasn't liking the way it sounded when I didn't do it. But now I can do it no problem. Like. So, palm muting over all of it, just over everything. Even with the lower strings, it sounds much better to palm mute. These picks are better for economy. I need to find a pick that I can do everything with just flawlessly and perfectly. These have actually been a pretty close, kind of close. I found this one right here. I dropped it the other day. This one's pretty good for alternate and economy. Actually, this one's really good for economy, this pick. You just go right through the strings. I need to get these in 3 mils, because that might be my new favorite pick in 3 mils. Red Bear Big Jazzers are real nice if you've ever tried them. I've tried Red Bear picks. It's been like 15 years though. It's been 15 years since I played Red Bear. I even used to play Blue Chip picks. Ugh, those stretches suck when you're up here. Much easier not here either. Whew. Been watching your stuff for years. Dope to see you do it live. Hey, that's awesome. That's very cool. First time you ever seen me playing live before? Same, love your IG content. Hey, that's amazing, guys. Thank you. Thank you for showing support all these years. Yeah, mainly seen the old shred vids. I have stuff saved in a playlist to give me inspiration. Oh, wow. You haven't seen the new stuff? Man, you got to check out my new stuff. New stuff, man, is so much better than the way I used to play. So much more advanced, so much better technique, really. I really encourage you to check out the new stuff. love being able to play that with Swiber picking at that speed. This is the pattern. With Swiber, you can just... so much speed you get from it. Do you use tube amps also, or only software-based amps? If so, what is your favorite tube amp? I use tube amps and software stuff. And what was the question about it? If so, what's my favorite tube amp? So I gotta say my favorite tube amps are Marshall amps and Mesa Boogie amps. Those are my favorites. Your technique is a huge inspiration, not gonna lie, man. My name's Marshall too. Oh, that's cool. Well, I'm glad I could help in any way. Any advice for getting good takes for recordings? You gotta be good at guitar. It's like, it's one of those things, like if you know it well enough and you can kind of just pull it off, even if like a camera's on. Like right now, I'm on a live stream right now, broadcasting to you guys, and I'm mostly playing things that I'm fairly comfortable with, so I could be playing a lot of stuff that I'm not comfortable with, but I could be risking sounding really terrible, but doesn't mean I couldn't play those things. So just knowing your stuff really, 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 really well is basically how you get good takes. There's really no way to sugarcoat it. It's just like, it's like you basically, it's like you gotta know your stuff. You just gotta know what you're doing, and if you don't know it that well, at least be in practice within like a half hour of just that metronome, and lock into that metronome. And if you forget it later, that's fine, but be just prepared enough to be able to perform it, at least for your recording. That's all I gotta say. I have a 5150 50 watt right now. That sounds killer. Also a Synergy Syn 1 Soldano SLO module, also very cool. Yeah, I've seen that Synergy stuff, man. That stuff looks really, really cool. I've never tried it though. I've heard Max Oster say to get good recordings, practice it until it's secondhand. Yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to say. Just make sure that what you're playing is second nature. Don't play things, just play things until it's second nature, really. That's how you get good recordings. I wasted years on alternate. I'm trying to catch up to your level as far as economy and sweeping. You rip Stratton. Hey, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I know the feeling, man. I did put a little too many extra years into alternate, because I missed a comment. I was gonna reply to this. This is related. Someone said, did descending economy picking feel weird at first? Absolutely. Absolutely, descending felt weird at first. And what felt normal was ascending, actually. So being able to just... That's what felt normal. What felt odd was descending. Now it feels so good that it's just like I can play anything. Like it's just there now. It's just well worth it. And speaking of economy picking, I uploaded already 2 economy picking tabs, or 3 or 4. I don't know. I think 2, 3, or 4 economy picking tabs to my Patreon. So if you're interested in checking out some of my favorite economy licks, check it out on my Patreon. A link is in the description of this live. Because I'm telling you guys, it's well worth it for $5 a month to get the tabs to my videos. And they're well transcribed, I think. see for yourself, I suppose. You get the PDF and the guitar profiles as well, so you get the benefit of all that. I always get caught descending economy, man. I need to work on it. Really? Yeah, ascending is good. Ascending is good. I feel more comfortable ascending in most cases these days, descending than ascending, because I used to be much better ascending, like I said before. But now I'm like much better at descending, it seems like. I don't know how that turned. You know what? Another thing I used to do was I used to ascend with alternate and then descend with economy too, just for fun. Like, even better yet, I used to do economy ascending and then descend with alternate like this. I don't think I'm as good at it anymore though as I used to be. I used to be really good at it. Oh yeah, it's not that bad. Wait. Actually, it is kind of bad. It is horrible. You got to do all that pixelanting to make that happen. I don't know how I used to do that so well. Because the way I was wanting to do it, I was just wanting to hybrid it on that turnaround. That's how I play, LOL. Oh, which way? Which way? Are you in a band? No, I'm not in a band right now. But I am finishing up some solo music. So I am working on all instrumental tunes every day. Looking forward to that solo record. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, I got some singles that I should be having released pretty soon. Pretty happy with how they are turning out. So keep on the lookout for that. In the meantime, I will be just sharing videos as usual and working on my Patreon content. But that is coming. Just a reminder, everyone, that is coming. Where are you from, bro? I'm from the United States of America, and I'm from the Chicago area. Just drop by to say what up, peoples. What's up, Randy? How you doing, dude? Do you ever feel sometimes when you're writing that you feel like you need to practice more before recording? Not really, no. I don't feel that. Unless it's really, yeah, I mean, that's a good question. Sometimes, I guess. Something's like really hard, then I'll need to work on it. But if it's not that hard, then no. I saw you met MAB. You're lucky. That guy is a legend and seems cool. Yeah, man. Known MAB for a long time. Here's a cool arpeggio right here. That's a tough one to play. Mixo, yeah, that's Mixolydian. Dominant seventh, really. Have you seen the stuff Claudio Petronic has written? He is by far one of my favorite guitar players these days. I can't say I've heard of him. No, I'll have to check him out. If you say he's one of your favorite, Dom Penta, like dominant seventh or Dom Mixolydian pentatonic is what I call it. Kind of, yeah. It's kind of like a. I love that. Very nice, thank you. Oh yeah, appreciate it. Definitely check out the one called Smooth Chord Change Soloing. I learned it by watching the video over and over again, 20 plus hours, lol. I'll have to check that out. I'll for sure watch it. That gives it more of a dominant pentatonic sound. Mixolydian pentatonic. It's actually really tough to get down those 2-3 shapes. Really hard to get down, especially ascending. It's a pretty. But with that being said, everyone, I think I'm about to head out. Just a reminder to everyone, I've been posting the tabs to my videos. I've been posting the tabs to my videos on Patreon and lessons and all that stuff. So check that out in the link in the description. Got another question. Did you go to school for music? You know everything, it seems. Hey, I really appreciate that. I did not go to school for music. I did not do that, but I did consider going to GIT many years ago, Musicians Institute, and that would have been cool, but I guess I just didn't do that, and I just kind of learned how to play on my own. All right, everyone, I'm heading out, though, now. I appreciate everyone who joined. I'll see you next time. Join the Patreon if you want tabs to my videos, but I'll see you guys next time. And hit me up for lessons if you guys are interested. All stuff's linked in description. All right, later, guys.